All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash.
double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak.
I'm your brother Zakaria.
And we're from the GMS Miami camp. And today's lesson, we're going to get Christopher Columbus, all right, that time period. We're going to get on the conquistadors, all right, and how Christopher Columbus pioneered the rape, rob, and murder of our people,
That's
all right, namely the so-called Native Americans and Hispanics, all right, as well as he started the transatlantic slave trade. He was one of the first ones to pioneer that, all right, and we have to get into this history because it is required, all right, in the scriptures. If you could bring out Job 8 and 8 to start out.
This is the book of Job 8 and verse 8. It says, "For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers."
That's right. So it is commanded that we search out our forefathers. All right. We go into our history. All right. Our history just didn't start. All right. After 1492. Okay. After America was established. All right. And then that's it. All right, it gets deeper than that.
Right.
All right, and so you have to search out your forefathers as it is commanded. All right, and even when you do search out 1492, you just don't go according to the narrative of these so-called Europeans, these Caucasians, these Edomites. All right, you need to go into the narrative of what your people were seeing. All right, or those that were writing on behalf of the indigenous people on this side. All right, because Christopher Columbus, he was a madman. All right, he was a rapist. He was a murderer. All right, he was evil, man, and he bring that Christianity, all right, over here.
That's right.
All right, you got something to bring out? Okay.
It's Romans 15 and 4. "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope." Yeah, man. Our history goes back to these scriptures, man. These so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man, and it tells us the atrocity that was happening to our people. And the things that was from the former age, like before, and it's telling us what's happening now to us, and what's going to happen to us in the future, man. This is a book of prophecies, and these prophecies that Esau, Christopher Columbus, they was going to come over here and conquer us. It was written in these scriptures, man.
That's right.
All right, that's why you can match it up with history, and everything links up, man. That's why the Lord says, "Seek ye out a book of the Lord and read." You know. No other book can compare to the scriptures, man. The Bible, because it's ordained from Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, you know.
Right.
So we search for our fathers, you know. That's what the Lord told us, that we gotta look up history, you know.
That's right, man.
Yeah, brother.
You gotta know what happened to your ancestors. All right, and to say, all right, if you're a believer of the Bible, all right, and you can't ignore Job 8 and 8. You have to search out your forefathers, man. All right, so. Now we're gonna get into 1492 because hey, there's history, all right, that has to be exposed, man.
Yep.
All right, because this narrative that they pushed in the institutions, all right, that Christopher Columbus discovered America, that he helped out what you call the savages is a lie, man. All right, the indigenous people on this side, they had empires, all right, they had kingdoms, all right, they had aqueducts, all right. They had a civilization here, and then these Christopher Columbus and the conquistadors, they came here and destroyed it, man.
Yeah.
All right. So now this is from the Rapid City Journal. This came out 2 weeks ago. It says top 5 atrocities committed by Christopher Columbus. It's difficult to think of a more perverse hero than Christopher Columbus, the Spaniard who led Europe's first landing party in the Americas. From rape to pillage to flat-out murder, Columbus and his men were the first Europeans to commit horrendous atrocities against America's indigenous people, Israelites.
Yeah.
All right? The Northern Kingdom.
That's right.
The following list describes a sampling of reasons why Columbus was an awful person with information drawn from Howard Zinn's A People's History of the United States. We could subject them all. In his journal, all right, let's make this bigger. In his journal, Columbus didn't mince words about his intentions after meeting the Arawak natives in the Bahamas in 1492. He described the encounter thusly: "They brought us parrots and balls of cotton and spears and many other things. They willingly traded everything they owned. They were well built with good bodies and handsome features. They do not bear arms and do not know them. For I show them a sword, they took it by the edge and cut themselves out of ignorance. They have no iron, their spears are made of cane. They would make fine servants. With 50 men, we could subject them all and make them do whatever we want. So that's slavery right there, man.
Yeah. He had that mindset that like conquered them, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they thought they thought Christopher Columbus was coming with peace, and they drawing swords and shit. Man.
That's right.
You got it, bro.
Columbus would add, as soon as I arrived in the Indies on the first island which I found was Hispaniola, I took some of the natives by force in order that they might learn and might give me information of whatever there is in these parts. He said he took them by force. All right? He subjugated them. He made them do things.
Yeah.
Slavery and gold. Here's the point. Columbus had two goals in the Caribbean, to find gold and slaves. So that cuts the narrative that only the Southern the Negroes were slaves. The Native Americans and Hispanics were slaves too, man.
That's right.
That was in their agenda. All right? To get gold and to put, the indigenous people who are the Northern Kingdom, the Israelites, into slavery.
That's right.
Columbus returned home to Spain, came back to the Caribbean with 17 ships and 1,200 men. His men traveled from island to island, taking Indians as captives. In 1495, in a large slave raid, Columbus and his men rounded up 1,500 Arawak men, women, and children and put them in pens. They selected what they considered the best natives and loaded them onto ships back to Spain. 200 died en route. After the survivors were sold as slaves in Spain, Columbus later wrote, "Let us, in the name of the Holy Trinity, go on sending all the slaves that can be sold." So he used the Bible.
Yeah, using the scriptures.
Using the scriptures, man. All right? Pushing Christianity. And enslaved the Northern Kingdom and shipped them back to Spain.
That's right.
All right? A lot of the brothers like to bring out reverse transatlantic slave trade.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a history that's important because that, proves that we're the Israelites, man, that was going to happen.
That's right.
Got a scripture?
Yeah, I'm Psalms 55 that we can bring out.
Yeah.
Book of Psalms 55 and verse 20. It says, "He hath put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant." Yeah, man, he put his hands against those at peace with him, man. They didn't know, the Northern Kingdom, they didn't know Columbus was going to try to take them over. All right. It says, verse 21, "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords." Yeah, that's the Edomites, man. All right, he probably tried to make a covenant with them, trying to come out peaceably. All right, but he had a sword waiting to take them captive, man. All right, and ship them back to Spain, man. All right, so these niggas talking about the Northern Kingdom is not Israelites. Hey, we gotta answer for that prophecy that they was going to stay with ships, you know.
Yep. Come on. So this is the book of Deuteronomy. All right, chapter 28. All right, and I'm gonna go to the point, verse 40. We'll go with 48. I'll start at 40. I'll go with 49, then I'll jump up to 48. "The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand." Right. So that was the Spaniards when they came over from Spain. All right, Christopher Columbus and the conquistadors. All right, and their symbol is the eagle. All right, with fierce countenance. All right, whose tongue thou shalt not understand. Right, they came in with that Spanish tongue. All right, because, hey, you so-called Latinos and the indigenous, all right, mainly the Latino, Hispanics, we didn't speak Spanish, prior to 1492. All right, we were speaking a broken down Hebrew, man. All right, Boricua, Borinque, just to name a few. All right, me being so-called Puerto Rican, I was always, reciting those words, but I didn't know what those words come from. They're actually a Hebrew word. All right, those are Hebrew words that we were speaking. All right. Verse 50. "A nation of fierce countenance which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young." Let me jump up to 48. "Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee." And that's the point. Yoke of iron, going into slavery.
Yep.
All right. So these conquistadors, these Spaniards, all right, these Edomites, all right, they fulfilled prophecy, man. by taking us down, robbing, and pillaging us. All right.
That's right.
And they gotta pay for this. Because the Lord said, "You touch the apple." Get a Zechariah 2:8. Baba Kushar. I don't want to mess it up.
Okay. The book of Zechariah 2 and verse Zechariah 2:8. It says, "For thus saith the Lord, Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye."
That's right. You touch the apple of the Lord's eye by putting affliction, okay, by committing all these atrocities on the indigenous people, man. As well as the Southern Kingdom, the so-called Negroes, Haitians, and West Indians, Jamaicans, all right? So you Edomites, you so-called white people, you got to pay for this, all right? Because, all right, your white supremacy, your Western, okay, civilization is built off of rape, robbery, and murder, all right? And you still, to this very day, celebrate Christopher Columbus, man. All right? Especially you proud-ass devils talking about he discovered this place. All right? You don't know your history. All right? He didn't discover shit. There was people living here, all right, who had civilization, all right, who had order, structure, and then y'all came in with your weapons and you blew this shit to smithereens.
Yeah. With your diseases.
Oh, yeah.
All right? Plaguing, killing off the natives, either the Israelites. Hey, you got to pay for that, man. All right? There's more than that.
Yes, one more. But slaves weren't enough for Columbus or the Spanish monarchy. Columbus needed to bring back gold. Columbus and his crew believed there were gold fields in the province of Caquio on Haiti. Right, because Haiti was once inhabited by the indigenous, people, the Northern Kingdom. All right? He and his men ordered all natives 14 years or older to collect a certain amount of gold every 3 months. Natives who didn't collect enough gold had their hands cut off. That's you Edomites, man.
Yeah.
That's you so-called white people. But yet you have the audacity to call us savages. Man, the Lord's going to mess y'all up, man. For real, man.
Extremists.
Yeah, extremists. Black identity extremists. That's fucking extreme.
Yeah.
What the fuck are y'all talking about, man? You're the extremists, man. Cutting people's hands off because they couldn't get you gold.
Yeah.
All right. Then have the nerve to say that America and the Americas, because you were doing this all throughout, not just the Caribbean islands, even in the Americas. They have the audacity to say, "Oh, we built America with our blood, sweat, and tears."
No.
The fuck out of here, man.
That's right.
America was built on rape, robbery, and murder, man.
That's right.
Woe to the bloody city, man.
Right.
You got something?
Yeah,
Come, bring it up.
Book of John 10:10. "The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy." That's these Edomites. That's what they came to do, man. To steal, kill, and destroy. That's in their nature. The thief cometh not, but to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly, man. So Yahushua, when he comes, he's gonna destroy you Edomites. All right, the ones that survive, you elites. All right, y'all going into captivity now. After 1,000 years, y'all gonna be eradicated because y'all try to eradicate our nation. Y'all try to wipe the nation of Israel off the face of the earth, which was not possible. That's why it's gonna happen to you, man. All right.
That's right. That's right. Now let me go back to Deuteronomy 28 because this fits this what he was trying to do. Deuteronomy 28, verse 51. "And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed, which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of thy kind, and flocks and sheep until he have destroyed thee." Right. And that's what Christopher Columbus was doing. He was trying to take everything, all the resources, gold. He wanted everything so he could bring it back to Spain, man.
Yeah.
Stealing all. That's the nature of you Edomites, man.
That's right.
You just steal, rob, and kill, man.
Yep.
All right. Is there more on that? Okay. So there was virtually no gold around, only a little dust in the streams. Many natives fled and were consequently hunted down and killed by the Spaniards. Right. So if they couldn't find the gold, if there was none in that area, all right, Christopher Columbus had them killed off. That's a savage, man.
Yeah. He'll take all the gold and still kill them.
And still kill them. All right.
Demons.
All right. Now we're going to coincide this with bring out your 1492 with the religious aspect, because that's that Christianity. This is Christianity, all right? Rape, robbery, and murder, okay? This is the shit that most of our people still want to hold on to this very day, which is you got to be an idiot, man. Just do some history, man. Christianity is rape, robbery, and murder. Christianity is of the devil, man.
That's right. It's of Satan. Christianity is not in the scriptures, man. All right. So this is the book of the Guinness Book of Records, 1492. All right. and it goes into Christopher Columbus. I'm gonna read.
Right.
I'm gonna bring out like 2 parts of it.
Go
All
on.
right. This is page 6. It says the introduction. It says circle around the earth. Whatever. They just got pictures and things. But I'm gonna get to the point. Let's talk about Christopher Columbus. All right. This is a picture of him right here. All right. So
Red devil.
they got like a younger picture of him, and then they got the ships right there, the fucking cross on it, whatever. All right.
And
So
that's
right
more, and that goes into how the Santa Maria, the Pinta,
Yeah.
those 3 stupid ships with that cross, proving that they were pushing that Christianity garbage, man.
Summary, it says woodcut illustration of Columbus, record of his journey of discovery with an imaginative interpretation of the Caribbean islands. So basically when he came over here. All right, so this is a part. It says, I'm just read the middle of the passage. It says, to vindicate a half-ruined reputation, he made the last Atlantic journey in 1502, discovering a long stretch of the coast of Central America, but losing his fleet and wrecking his health. The bitterness of his late career was allied by the consolations of religion. He was comforted by a celestial voice which he had conversed. He claimed literally to have located the earthly paradise. He compiled biblical texts which he said were prophecies of his own discoveries and evidence of his imminence of the last days. So basically he compiled, he was in the scriptures, you know?
You want me to
Yeah, bring that out.
Okay, yeah. So, from this book, it says that Christopher Columbus was into the Bible.
Yeah.
All right, but there was certain things in the Bible that he was looking at, all right, for his own benefit, his own gain, which is about the new world.
Yeah.
That there was more land. It wasn't just over there in Europe. Now, this is a book from Lost Tribes and Promised Lands, Ronald Sanders. All right, this book used to be expensive. Now it's very cheap because, the truth is out now.
Okay.
But I'm going to get to the point. Enter Columbus. All his life, Columbus' ideas about geography were permeated with a peculiar religious mysticism. He kept a book of prophecies in which he had collected quotations, mostly from the Bible. Often those dealing with the isles far off, right? The New World, all right? Arzareth, okay? That seemed to prophesy his own discoveries, all right? Just going to jump down real quickly.
Okay.
A striking element of Columbus' geographical religiosity is his intense and abiding interest in the 4th or 2nd book of Esdras. The 2 apocryphal books of Esdras purport to be additional writings by about the Old Testament Ezra. All right, so he used the Bible, all right, and the Apocrypha, all right, to navigate, all right, the isles of far off.
Yeah.
Okay, so Christopher Columbus, and that's just a narrative they push out. They always knew that the world was round, man. It's just they use that narrative to keep dummies like you in America asleep.
That's right.
All right, to make you believe in that bullshit. Oh, they thought the world was flat. All right, now they're trying to push that shit back out again.
Yeah.
The earth was always around, man.
Yeah.
They knew it.
You knew it.
They always knew it, man.
Okay. There's another page. It's on religion. It says the first ministries to America. It says on Columbus' second voyage in 1493, he took with him on the 17 ships of his fleet some 1,200 to 1,500 colonists, including 5 religios, whose special responsibility it would be to convert the people of the New World to Christianity. All right, so that's what you're trying to do, convert you to Christianity so you can conquer you, man.
That's right.
And our people are still worshiping that Christianity bullshit, man. That came from our oppressors, you know?
God, that's beautiful. Let's go back to this because this is all linking up, man. This is beautiful.
Right.
All right, so back to the article, Rapid City Journal. Okay, it says, continuing on, it goes cruelty. If captivity and death weren't enough, Columbus and his men had a particular reputation for cruelty. Bartolomé de las Casas, which is a book I have right here, which we're gonna bring out. A young priest who participated in the conquest of Cuba and wrote a history of the Indies described the treatment of the natives. Quote, endless testimonies prove the mild and pacific temperament of the natives, but our works was so exacerbate ravage, kill, mangle, and destroy, small wonder then if they try to kill one of us now. And then the admiral, which is the captain of the ship, it is true, was blind at those who came after him, and he was so anxious to please the king that he committed irreparable crimes against the Indians. Los Gatos described how Spaniards rode on the backs of natives, how the Spaniards threw out nothing of knifing Indians by tens and twenties and cutting slices of them to test the sharpness of their blades. That's fucking psychopath shit, man.
You Edomites, man.
Los Casas adds, two of these so-called Christians, just like we say so-called whites, you're right, you see that, man? Met two Indian boys one day, each carrying a parrot. They took the parrots for fun, and for fun beheaded the boys. That's these Edomites, man, coming with that Christianity garbage, man.
That's right.
All right? That's why we telling our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans, man, get your head out of that Christianity shit, man. That's oppressive, man.
That's right.
That started with Christopher Columbus and the conquistadors, man. And it continue on. All right? When the English came, the French, all right? Because America, all right, here in the Americas and the New World, man, it was nothing but the French, the Spaniards, the English, and all these other European nations coming over here with that Christianity, rape, robbing, and pillaging, man, forcing that religion on you, man.
That's right.
You got something?
Yeah, I got something.
Bring it out.
Because we sinned against the Lord, so the Lord had this happen to our people. But the Esau, they got to get judged for that too.
Right, because they for the affliction.
This is the book of Song of the Three Holy Children. The Song of the Three Holy Children. I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, "For thou art righteous in all the things that thou hast done to us." So it was righteous in the eyes of the Lord because we sinned. It said, "Yea, true are all thy works, thy ways are right, and all thy judgments truth. In all the things that thou hast brought upon us, and upon the holy city of our fathers, even Jerusalem, thou hast executed true judgment. For according to truth and judgment didst thou bring all these things upon us because of our sins. For we have sinned and committed iniquity, departed from thee." Verse 7, "In all things we have trespassed and not obeyed thy commandments, nor kept them, neither done as thou hast commanded us, that it might go well with us." Verse 8, "Therefore all that thou hast brought upon us, and everything that thou hast done to us, and thou hast done in true judgment." Verse 9 is point right here. "And thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies, most hateful forsakers of the Most High, and an unjust king, and the most wicked in all the world." Yeah, man. So the Lord sent the Lord sent the most wicked. All right, and that's the Edomites. That they are the wicked according to Malachi the first chapter. And this is what this damn devil did to our people, man. But Esau got to pay for that because he afforded affliction like the brother was going into.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 1, verse 15. "And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease.
That's right.
For I was but a little displeased." Right, the Lord was a little displeased with us. Because we broke the law, statutes, and commandments, all right? So he had these heathens, all right, take us down, all right? Start with the so-called white men, who are the Edomites.
That's right.
All right? But the Lord said, you heathens are still at ease, man.
Yeah.
You're acting like you're not going to pay for all the atrocities you have done, man. All right? That were abominable, man. That were, beyond, what was necessary.
Yeah.
All right? There's one thing when you conquer a nation, all right? You conquer them, all right? You make them subjected to your laws and your customs, fine. But to do this shit, cutting their hands if they don't get you gold, all right?
Yeah.
Playing, having fun with your spears to sharpen your spears, all right, by stabbing multiple people. Well, we're going to get into this book. And this book right here is going to lay it down. You motherfuckers are at ease and you didn't count, the atrocities that you've done, that it's going to be a recompense upon your own head.
That's right.
I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped for the affliction, right? You for the affliction, man.
That's right.
All right? And you put nothing but hell and pain on us, man. So now the Lord's got to, recompense you for all your evil works, man. All right? Because what you've done, what we're going to read, unless you want to bring out another scripture?
Bring out recompense, tribulation.
Yeah. Because when I'm going to read, I'm going to show you pictures from this book. Yeah, you devils, you Edomites, you gotta pay, man. And you're gonna pay, man. The Lord is gonna bring your nation down. He is. He's gonna bring America down. He's gonna bring all your civilization, all your countries down. All right, you're gonna be subjected to us, man.
That's right.
All right, that's the payment, man. That's the recompense for all your wicked deeds.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. So it's going to be a righteous thing to the Lord to pay back what y'all did to us, man. It says, verse 7, and to you who are troubled, rest with us, when the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels and flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Hamashiach. Yeah, man. So the Lord is going to, when Yahweh comes, he's going to make everything. He's going to avenge us for what we went through, man. That's why we got to come back to the Lord, search for our Father, see what happens, search the scriptures, man. All right, see what's going on, man. Through the Spirit of power, Yahweh Shemashah, because Lord, this is our comfort, man. The world, they ain't gonna give us a revenge. All right, Yahweh Shemashah gonna give us that payback, you know.
That's right. That's right. And it's beautiful you said it, man, because we need the Lord to deliver us, okay, from our enemies, man.
Yeah.
We can't do this on our own. We need the Lord to literally get us up out of here, man.
Yeah.
Look what they did, okay, in that time period, man.
Yeah.
And you got idiots out there, these black supremacists, these other brown supremacists, really thinking they could take this devil down by their own hand. Hello, the Lord allowed these devils to take us down during that time. What makes you think you're going to be able to take them down this time, man?
Yeah.
All right?
And the Lord said this time will be like a time never
Maybe
before.
before,
So
yeah.
that's just like child's play, bro.
Exactly.
It's going to be even worse this time.
Yeah, man. This shit is going to be extra savage, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be on... well, when we read this, and then the Lord said never time before, we're like, damn.
Yeah.
So what's coming is going to outdo this?
Yeah.
So this is from Barthélemy de las Casas, all right? It's called an account much abbreviated of the destruction of the Indies, all right? And there's an image of that Christianity bullshit being pushed on the Northern Kingdom, all right? Tell them this is your God, worship. And then I'm gonna read the excerpt because this guy says something in this event. There's an excerpt on this, all right? So, but let me get to a couple of points here. It says, on New Spain, all right? So the New Spain is talking about the New World. In the year 1517, New Spain was discovered, and in that discovery, great atrocities were wrought upon the Indians, and not a few deaths committed by those who did discover it. In the year 1518, those who call themselves Christians went there to rob and kill, though they said they were going to make habitations. So once again, man, that Christianity crap, man.
Yep.
They call themselves Christians and they out there rape, robbing, and pillaging. Yeah. That's not a Christian. That's not a so-called Christian. Yeah. That's a fucking devil, man.
That's right.
All right? And since that year, 1518 until this day, and in the year 1542, all the iniquity, all the injustice, all the violence and tyranny that the Christians had done in the Indies before this time had been exceeded and overpassed. For they had utterly lost all fear of God and of the king. Right. So these so-called Christians didn't even fear God, man.
That's right.
To do all this madness, man. Proves that they're the devil, man.
Yeah, they're the devil.
They just took the Bible, and then created that Christianity crap to oppress people, man.
Yep.
And they used that, and that's how they went on to colonize and colonialism, all right?
That's right.
You got something?
Yeah, I got something.
Bring it up.
Psalms 10 and 4. The wicked, through his pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. Yeah, there's a wicked. They put that banner on Christianity just to have people to have like a nice image of them. But really, they're damn devils. They don't seek the Lord. They go after the ways of Satan, man. All right, it says, verse 5, his ways are always grievous, thy judgments are far above out of his sight, for as all his enemies he puffs at them. And he said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. And that's how these Edomites think, man. They think, all right, since Christopher Columbus gave us this new world order, gave us this land that we gonna take it over forever. They think that's why they named their lands after their own selves, because they think they're not gonna ever be stopped. But the Lord about to shut them down, man.
That's right.
Verse 7, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. And that's what they brought man. Fraud, mischief, and vanity, man.
Yeah.
All right.
That Christianity, man.
Yeah.
That's fraud, that's mischief, that's vanity, man.
That's right. It says, verse 8, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages in the secret places doth murder the innocent. That's what he did, man. He murdered the innocent, man. It says his eyes are privately set against the poor. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor, and he says, and when he draweth him into his net, yeah. So he wait and he catch him because he said with 50 men they can take them all over. So he's like, all right. He's watching them. He's like, all right, yeah, we can take these motherfuckers over.
Yep.
All right, but the Lord gonna destroy you, them devils, man. Verse 10, it says, he crouches and humble himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. He said in his heart, Yahweh hath forgotten, he hideth his face, he will never see it. Verse 12, arise, O Lord, Yahweh, lift up thy hand, forget not the humble. So the Lord, he gonna lift up his hand and he gonna destroy you, damn devils, man. That's the wickedness of Esau, man. He comes like he all humble, but behind his back he got a sword drawn ready to kill you, man.
That's right, Khan. So let's continue on, man. Cause the stuff here, in here, this proves why you so-called Edomites, you gotta pay for all your crimes, man.
That's right.
And so, jumping down, and so from the moment of entrada into New Spain, which was 18th day April in that year, 1518, until the year 1530. There passed 12 full years, which was the duration of slaughters and devastation that the Spaniards' bloody hands and swords did work incessantly for almost 450 leagues in compass about the city in Mexico and its surroundings, in which there lay 4 and 5 great kingdoms, as large and very nigh as fertile as of all of Spain. Right, man. That goes to show how much vast land we had, man. We were we had a country bigger than Spain out here in the New World, man.
Yeah.
And these devils came down, rape, robbery, pillage, atrocities, all right, stole it all, man.
Yeah.
Goes on and says, and more than 400 million souls have Spaniards slain within those 12 years, within those 400 and 500 leagues, by knife and by lance, and burning them alive, women and children, and young persons and old, right? That goes back to the book of Deuteronomy. He won't spare women, young and old. In fact, I had it. I read it. I'll read it again because it's beautiful to bring this out, man. It just shows you that the Bible makes sense, man. All right, here we go. Back to Deuteronomy 28 and 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. Verse 50, here's the point. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young.
That's right.
You see that? That's what they did, man.
Yeah.
All right? Killing women and children, man. Burning them with the lance. All right?
Yep.
So as though, and this was done so as long as those that call themselves conquistadors, as saying is, lasted, though they were not conquests, but rather violent invasions by cruel tyrants. Right, a violent invasion. All right, this wasn't done by conquest. Because the native Indians, the indigenous people, were being nice to them.
Yeah.
They were getting, here's gold. Yeah. Here's a parrot. Here's cotton.
Yeah.
And you took the kindness of the indigenous people and then you used that and you stabbed in the back because you're the fucking devil, man.
Yeah, serpent.
So you didn't conquer shit, man.
Yeah. Fucking liar.
You were an invader, man. You did conquer. You didn't have no conquest, man. Yeah. There was no war campaign, man.
I got a quick one for you.
Come.
It's Psalms 11 and verse 5. The Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. So the Lord hates you. Y'all came up here with violence, man. Y'all ain't come up here with peace. All right, y'all come up here with violence. And now you got fucking parades, all right, and celebrating this damn devil. Got statues and things, man. And our people still go along with that, man. Our people think they're Edomites, man. Because you damn devils, man. You got it, bro.
All right, go back on, because it gets better, bro. For this was always the Spaniards' resolve in the lands that they have entered. It is well to know, to wreak cruel and most singular slaughter, so that those meek lambs might tremble before them, right? To instill fear in them, so they wouldn't rise up, man.
Yeah.
All right? That's this devil, man.
Yeah.
And so for this purpose, they sent first to call out the lords and the nobles of the city, and all the places that were subject to the city, with the principal lord of all. And as the Indian lords and nobles came and entered to speak with the captain of the Spaniards, they were taken prisoner without anyone hearing, so as not to carry the news. So they prison them to hide them so that nobody knew, yo, these Spaniards are deceitful, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're out here trying to do some type of diplomat, coming out as the serpent and devil. Oh, we're going to be diplomatic with them.
Yeah.
But once they came out, they put them in chains.
That's right.
The Spaniards had requested 5,000 or 6,000 Indians of them to carry their burthens. All these came as soon after, and these they cast into the patio of the houses. To see all these Indians when they load themselves up to bear the burthens of the Spaniards is to have great compassion for them and pity, for they come naked as the day they were born, with only their privates covered, small netting bags over their shoulders with their meager meals, and they are all made to squat down like meekest lambs. And when all were brought together and crowded into the courtyard with other people who were thereabout, armed Spaniards were set at the gates of the courtyard to stand guard, while the rest lay hand to their swords and put all those sheep to the sword and lance, so that not one might escape. But all were most grievously murdered. Right, so they brought them out to claim to be diplomatic. It was all a lie, so they could end up killing them.
Yeah.
So, hey, he comes. What's that scripture? Don't trust thy enemies. He come crouching.
Yeah, I got it right.
Bring
here.
that. There it is, man.
Good. It's Sirach 12 in verse 10. It says, "Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness." So you're not supposed to trust him. Just eventually, like iron will eventually rust over time. That's how these Edomites, they're gonna eventually show their wickedness. Verse 11, "Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away." All right, so though he humble himself, all right, and go to crouching like, oh, everything's good. Hey, but you're gonna eventually see, all right, his wickedness, man. He's gonna eventually show it because he can't hide it. He's a damn devil. I'm jumping on verse 16. Verse 16 says, "An enemy speaketh sweetly in his lips, but in his heart he imagines how to throw thee into a pit." Yeah, the enemy, he speaks all right, but he's in his back of his mind, he's like, "Yeah, I'm about to conquer these people. I'm about to destroy them."
Wow, bro, he said throw him into the pit.
Yeah.
Yo,
I was gonna wait till you read it out.
Nah, but yo, you brought it up. That's beautiful, man. Because hey, this is an image of these conquistadors literally throwing the northern kingdom into pits, and in those pits, okay, are they're what's it called? They call them right here, stakes. Excuse me, Slovakia. There were stakes in those pits, so they were throwing them in there, and there were stakes already built in there, so they get stabbed while they fall onto them.
That's right.
This is the devil, man. Yeah. This is Christianity. Yep. You better look at this shit, man. This is wicked.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, try to throw them in a pit. You know, what's that? There's this picture of like with Edomites, and there's a whole lot of gas over here in America. And they all in the pit. I forgot what it's called. They got this big picture on, but they have the Edomites. They're around it, and they got a lot of Northern Kingdom or the Gadites in the pit, man. That was recently, you know.
Wow.
It's back at Sirach 12 and verse 16. "An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagines how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood." Yeah, so he find opportunity, he ain't gonna be satisfied with blood.
That's right.
He gonna take over everything, man. All right.
Yeah, that's these devils, man. You cannot, and that's Christianity, man.
Yep.
That's that Christianity. Back to here, it says, after 2 or 3 days, many Indians rose up. All right, so back to the killing. So this is what they said. It goes on, "While the rest lay hand to their swords and put all those sheep to the sword and lance, so that one might escape, but all were most grievously murdered." So they were murdered, man. This wasn't a war. All right, this was an actual murder, because the indigenous people came in with peace. The Spaniards claimed to be diplomatic and, hey, we're gonna speak to you, and all right, it was all lies, so they can murder them off, eradicate them.
That's right.
But for it goes on and says, after 2 or 3 days. So after 2 or 3 days of them killing, okay, the indigenous people, the Northern Kingdom, after 2 or 3 days, many Indians rose up, still alive, though covered with blood, for they had hidden themselves and taken refuge under the dead. So That's crazy, bro.
2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days of them killing.
Yeah.
Some of them were like, fuck, I just gotta hide under my fellow brother's dead body so I don't get put to death.
Yeah.
Act like I'm dead. That's why when you see those movies and those war movies, when the American hides under the dead bodies, where do you think they got that from, man?
Yep.
From what they did to us, man.
Yeah.
It's freaking wicked, man. They came to the Spaniards weeping and pleading for mercy, begging the Spaniards not to slay them. Right. So after they survived that 3 days of hell, our people, still fucking gullible, goes to the Spaniards and say, look, have mercy on us, please, we're sorry, whatever we did.
Yeah.
And man, oh man, this is crazy. They came to the Spaniards weeping and pleading for mercy, begging the Spaniards not to slay them. But for these poor souls, there was no mercy or compassion either. But rather, as they came forward, they were hacked to pieces. All the lords who numbered above 100 and were tightly bound, the captain commanded that they be burned and then taken out alive and raised on stakes set in the ground. You see that?
Yeah.
That shit is crazy, man.
They show no mercy.
They show no mercy, man. That's this devil, man.
Yep.
All right? That's him coming cunningly, coming out with peace. His words were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart, man.
Yep.
Psalms 55 and 21.
Okay.
You know, you can bring that out.
Bring it out again.
Yeah.
Psalms 55.
Maz will bring it out because that's his devil, man.
It's him. It says, Psalms 55:21 says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawing swords.
And that's the so-called white man, these Edomites, man. And his history record proves it, man.
That's right. I got one.
Yeah, bring it up.
This is Isaiah 47 and verse 1. It says, come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Talking about America, man. You're going to sit in the dust for all the hell that America and all of you damn Edomites, what y'all did to our people, man. It says, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the lead, uncover thy thigh, pass over the river. Basically, we expose you how much wickedness you Edomites did, man. Especially here in America, man. Like, cause this is going on the virgin daughter of Babylon talking about America. But you damn Edomites, y'all control America, you know. Verse 3, it says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So when the Lord comes, he ain't gonna meet you as a like a regular man. He gonna come with all power and glory, man, that the Lord gave him, Yahweh. All right, it says, there's a little bit more. I'm gonna go. Verse 4, it says, for as our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit down in silence and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. Verse 6, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my own inheritance and given them into thy hand. Thou didst show them no mercy upon the ancient. Thou hast very heavily laid thy yoke. Yeah, man. So y'all ain't show no mercy. Even on the old men and women of our nation, y'all ain't show no mercy.
That's right. Obadiah 1 and 6. How are the things of Esau searched out?
Yep.
How are his hidden things sought up? Right, man. It's now, man. It's time. Do the prophets, all right, of Yahweh Shemel Shai here at Great Millstone, man.
That's right.
All right, we're the ones, okay, exposing Esau. All right, we're the ones, okay, searching all his wicked deeds, man.
That's right.
All right, to tell our people, man. All right, you're the Israelites. All right, you're not so-called black. You're not Hispanic. You're not Native American. All right, your religion is not Christianity, man. You are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, and this was gonna happen. Okay, this happened to us because we broke the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, and these devils still have to pay because, all right, they showed no mercy to our people.
Yeah.
None whatsoever.
Yep.
I'm gonna read some, bro. You're gonna be like, what? They said this, and this is why I'm bringing going to the point. All right. Continuing on, it says, all the lords who numbered above 100 and were tightly bound, the captain commanded that they be burned and then taken out alive and raised on stakes set in the ground. Damn. So after they were burned, then they got taken out. So they got burned. They had to they still have to be alive so they could put them on stakes. That's torture, man.
Yeah. You damn devils, man.
Man, that's
show no mercy.
No mercy. And raised on stakes set in the ground. But one lord, and perhaps the principal lord and king of that land, was able to free himself, and he gathered another 20 and 30 or 40 men, and they went into the great temple they had by there, which was like a fortress, which they call Q. And there he defended himself for much of that day. Right, so you had, one Israelite, all right, saying, let's run into the temple so we can use it as a fortress, all right, defend ourselves. You had to at this point. This fucking devil's a madman. This is a maniac. These Edomites are maniacs now. Yeah. All right, they're showing no mercy, no pity. Yeah. All right, Amos 1 and 11. Okay. That's another one to bring out. But the Spaniards, from whom no man nor thing may take refuge, but especially these unarmed nations, set fire to the temple, and there they burned them, though they cried out, "Oh, bad men, what have we ever done to you? Why would you kill us? Go ye to Mexico, go where our universal Lord Montezuma will have his vengeance on you." And that's what they're talking about, the Most High right there, yeah. Universal Lord, because our people, all right, in those days believed in one power, man, all right. And they say that as 5,000 or 6,000 men were being put to death by sword there in the courtyard, the captain of the Spaniards was singing. Listen to this: "One flame the Roman city now destroys, and shrieks of people made a dismal noise, while Nero sung and moved with delight. From Tarpei hill, behold the hopeful sight." Yeah. They're singing about the Romans, proving they knew they were the Romans, man. Edomites, they're Edomites, man. Yeah. All right, and they're burning a temple, all right, and then exalting Nero. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, didn't Nero come against Jake?
Yeah, Nero was the one. In fact, Nero, he was a Roman emperor. He blamed, part of the Rome being burnt on the Israelites. Well, they were called the Christians. Yeah. Because the Israelites are the Christians, the true Christians, not this GMO so-called Christianity. Yeah. All right? But isn't that, these Spaniards were singing, "One flame the Roman city now destroys." Yeah. They're calling themselves the Roman city now destroyed. They're calling themselves Romans destroying a city.
They had that ancient spirit on them.
Yeah. They knew that they were the Romans. They knew their history. Yeah. All right? It proves that you Spaniards, you English, you French, all right, you idiot, stupid fucking Americans here, you're all the Romans, man. You can't escape it. You are the Romans. You are the Edomites, all right? Idumeans.
That's right.
Okay? Bring that out.
This is book of Amos 1 in verse 11. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity. His anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever."
You see that? Yeah. You had no pity on our people. You kept your wrath forever. All right? You had a perpetual hatred towards our people, man. Yep. All right? This is why the judgment has to come upon you Edomites, man. That's right. You can't escape this, man. This is in the Bible, man. And we're using your secular history, all right, against you. That's right. You maggots. All right? Okay. You got some?
Yeah. There's find Isaiah. Since I did it, pursuit blood. Mm-hmm. Isaiah. Ezekiel. Maybe Ezekiel. All right. 25.
Mm-hmm. I got some.
Yeah, you got it, brother.
All right, so let me get back to this book again, because there's more on this. It says, just jumping to another page. "But to take vengeance even for this, the Spaniards made a law that all the Indians of any sex and age that might be taken alive would be thrown into the holes. And thus pregnant and nursing women and children and old persons and any others that they might take, they would throw them into the holes until the pits were filled. The Indians were pierced through by the stakes, which was a sore thing to see, especially the women with their children." That's no pity, bro. Yeah, that is no pity right there. Yo, you Edomites gotta pay, man. All right, we just need to wake up one day and just start saying, let's get on the so-called white man, because it'll be fun. It'll be exciting to get on these devils. No, man. All right, we read our history, man. We searched out our forefathers like it was commanded, and we saw all the rape, robbery, and murder you've done, all the crimes, all the atrocities you've done to our people, man. Yeah. All right, and we're exposing you, man. And we're telling you that you got to pay for this shit, man. There has to be recompense for these wicked deeds. All right? And our people that don't want to go along with this, man, you're going to get judged too, man. Because it's a shame, man. It's a goddamn shame.
Yeah.
You don't want to get into your own history, man. All right?
Bugged out.
But you want to be sorrowful for 9/11 and the Holocaust. Y'all want to bring that shit up.
Yeah.
All right? Defending these devils, man. It's, all the others, the Spaniards slew them with spears and lances and knives and threw them to the savage dogs. Right? You even sent dogs.
Yeah.
That tore them to pieces and ate them. Damn, they trained these dogs to eat people, man.
Yeah.
This is the devil, man. No mercy, no pity, man. They went about these inhuman slaughters for near unto 7 years. 7 years they were doing this.
Yeah.
This is a madman. The real criminal on the earth, the real terrorist is the so-called white man, is these Edomites, man.
Yeah.
7 years of this.
The wicked.
The wicked, man. Even Ishmael don't even do shit like that, man. Ishmael don't even come out with that type of fucking violence like that, man.
That's why the Lord said He's gonna cut off Esau forever.
Forever, bro. These Edomites have to get cut off forever, man. They for 7 years from the judge for yourself. Then how great was the number of people that must have been consumed, right? So in 7 years, how many, man? Millions, bro. Millions of our people got put to death in a horrific way, man.
Yeah.
Unimaginable.
Yeah, that's just how them just doing that. Not saying that, not mentioning the diseases that that was brought over. You know, killing them off. This is just a physical why y'all was doing it, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, damn devils. You got it, brother.
Con, you got, unless you found that.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, bring that up.
It's like Ezekiel 35 and verse 1. It says, "Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it." So our job is to prophesy against you Edomites, all right? Mm-hmm. That dwell in Mount Seir. You Edomites, man.
Yeah, look at this, man.
Yeah.
This is a color.
Get some visuals.
Get some visuals, man. This is visual, man.
That's right.
All right, we just didn't print this out because we were bored. This is our history, man. Like, yo, these devils really fucked our shit up, man.
Yeah.
And they didn't give a fuck, man.
Yeah,
so we not going to give a fuck, man.
That's right.
When the Lord puts a spirit in us and has spiritual powers taking heathens down, man.
Yeah.
All right?
It's gonna be righteous to do it. Like verse 3, it says, "And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee. I will make thee most desolate." Verse 4, "And I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord." So the Lord, he gonna get vengeance on you damn devils, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna see y'all fall, man. We're gonna see all the violence that y'all did is gonna happen unto you, man. We're gonna love it. We're gonna rejoice, man. That's why that's why it's time to get hype, man, for Yahweh Shema Shai, man. This devil going down, man. That's what we love to see it. Every corner you drive by on the highway, you get off, you see Edomites on the low state begging for money, man.
That's right.
His kingdom is going down, man.
Exactly.
Verse 5, "Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end." Verse 6, "Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, Yahweh Shema Shai, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee," man. And that's when we're going to wait on the Lord, man. All right, we just going to continue pushing the word. All right, because the Lord said the word is like fire. That's cutting y'all. And then the Lord, Yahweh, going to enter the atmosphere, all right, along with the angels, and we're going to be delivered in the cloud, in the chariot, man. Mm-hmm. Lord, when we a party elect, you know?
God.
You got it, bro.
Last part of the atrocities. When all the lords and the men able to wage war had died, the Spaniards cast all the rest into the oversaid hellish servitude, and by requiring slaves as tribute and being given their sons and daughters because they have no other slaves, and sending ships filled with them to be sold in Peru, and with other slaughters and devastations, which without number they carried out, they have destroyed and laid waste a kingdom of 100 leagues on a side and above, of the happiest and most fertile and most populous that exists upon the earth. And this very tyrant wrote that if it was more populous than the kingdom of Mexico, and he said true. Well, and then this is crazy how our people were calling it kingdom.
Yeah.
They weren't calling it a country, or they were calling it a kingdom. proves that they were the Israelites.
Israelite, the kingdom.
The kingdom.
Israel.
Northern kingdom.
Yeah.
He and his brothers and the others have slain above 4 or 5 million souls in 15 or 16 years, from the year 1524 to the year 1540, and still today do slay and destroy those that remain, and will surely go on in the wise until all the rest are slain. It was the man's custom, right? This captain, this tyrant's custom. Listen to this. This is sick shit right here. It was the man's customs that when he was about to make war upon some village or province, he would take with them all he could have already subject Indians. Right, so all the ones he already conquered and put into servitude and made them slaves. All right, he forced them to fight his wars.
Yeah.
Or his rape, robbing, and pillaging.
Yeah.
That they may wage war upon the others, and since he would not feed the 10 or even 20,000 men that he took with him, he gave them leave to eat the Indians that they captured. So he forced cannibalism on them.
Yep.
That's a devil, man.
Yeah. You starve them out. They hungry. They see a body, they see flesh, they just want to eat it.
They were going to eat it.
And then they call them cannibals. Then they call them savages.
Yeah. Well, you made them. You devils, you made them savages. And thus was in the camp the most outright and veritable butchery of human flesh, when the presence of children would be slain and cooked. Wow, they would cook. They had it to that they were cooking children.
You gotta think what mindset Esau had.
Yeah.
You just full of just Satan on it, you know.
Yeah.
That's his spirit. That's his spirit to be the wicked, man. That Cain spirit, you know. When Esau said, "I'm gonna slay my brother Jacob,"
yeah,
he had that spirit on it. He's gonna have it even more. The Lord gonna show this devil his horn, so the Lord can bring him down, man. When Esau come in with his troops, man, because they blaming the Israelites, they blaming us, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, why their country is being fallen.
Yeah.
So they gonna come in like a flood, you know. You got to.
Shit is crazy. Welcome in his presence, children would be slain and cooked, and a man would be slain for his hands alone and his feet, which were considered to be a delicacy. And with these acts of inhumanity, other peoples of other lands, hearing of them, they did not know where to flee for the terror that they felt. Yeah, man. So you having other areas throughout the Americas hearing that, hey, man, these Spaniards, all right, forced cannibalism on our brethren, and they're now eating us. All right, they're forcing them to attack us. All right, like this. All right, what the hell do we do, man? And that's why, man, our people, man, are so bugged out to this very day, man.
Yeah.
All right, they broke us down, man, literally, physically, spiritually, man. And if you don't, hey, these are the images, man. You can see dude's eating an arm.
Yeah.
All right, you can see it, man. These are the images, man. Cannibalism that was forced upon us, man.
Yeah.
On our people, because hey, when you a devil, man, and you want to control people, you're gonna control what they eat. You're gonna control every aspect of their life, man, to show that you're God.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you want to eat? Well, guess what? Fight in my army. Oh, but guess what? I'm not gonna feed you my food. Go. The people you kill, eat them.
Your own people.
Eat your own people. That shit is sick, man. That's what I wanted to bring up, bro. Because, hey, man, that shows, okay, that these are the devils, man, that the Bible speak of, man. That's a wicked, okay, act.
That's right.
That's beyond, okay, any other nation. I don't find out if you can, if there's another heathen that could do something like that than these so-called, these Edomites, man.
God, you gotta be the wicked.
You gotta be the wicked. That is the wicked.
There's no. We search it out. There's no other nation but you damn devils. That's the wicked, man.
Yep.
Our people are wicked too, but y'all, they are wicked, man.
They are wicked.
And they did it in the name of Christianity. That's how you know how devilish they is.
That's the beautiful. That's the point. Like, see, it goes full circle. They did it, spreading Christianity, spreading the God's word.
Yeah.
If that's not a devil, then who is, man?
Yeah.
That's how we know the so-called white man are the biblical Edomites, man.
That's right.
And wherever they're scattered at, here in America or Europe or Russia or Australia, they're still the Edomites, and they're still the wicked the Bible speak of.
I would just get Malachi.
Gone.
Malachi 1 in verse 1, it says, "The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi, I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Because the Lord, he loved Jacob, man. He says, was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. So the Lord hates you, Edomites, man. All right. Then we got Jake at camp. He said, "What about the white man? You know, the Lord hates him."
Yep,
you know?
that's right.
The so-called white man, because you're red.
Yep.
All right, verse 4. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So they went. The Edomites, they went down. All right, for a time period. Now they're building themselves up. All right, they build up. I started with Christopher Columbus coming back over here with their New World Order. All right, but the Lord said He's gonna throw it down, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and it says the border of wickedness. So wherever Esau got his border, that's where wickedness is gonna be at. And Scripture say the earth is here, given into the hand of the wicked. So they everywhere, man.
God, that's right. That's right. You know what? Let's bring that out because it's the truth, man. It's a milk scripture, but it's the truth.
Yep.
Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
That's right.
The wicked is the so-called white man, the Edomites, man. And since the Renaissance, Christopher Columbus, all the way up to now, all right, they've been nothing but breeding wickedness to all the borders, man.
Yep.
All right, to the point that the earth is in their hand. The Rothschilds, okay, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, all right, all these secret societies, the Jesuit order, Freemasons, they all work hand in hand, all right, to achieve a call. Edomite supremacy, or what you idiots like to call white supremacy.
Yeah.
All right? That is, okay, extremism.
Yeah.
All right? That they need to call that Edomite identity extremism.
Yeah.
All right?
That's right.
Because you're identifying your extremism, all right, with your race, which is that, man.
Yep.
All right? Because that you crackers believe that you are holier than thou, that you don't feel that that there has to be a recompense to these crimes that you committed.
Nah.
All right. The reason why the system is the way it is because of what you've done, what your forefathers done in the past.
Okay, I got it. Just back on what you said. Isaiah 14:21.
Yep. Yeah, that's the spirit. See that?
It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land nor fill the face of the world with cities. So it's time to prepare slaughter for you, man. But your forefathers coming back,
That's
man.
right.
But the Lord, a motherfucker probably say, oh, well, that was like years ago. All right, well, this scripture, how you gonna wiggle out of that?
Yep.
You know? It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land nor fill the face of the world with cities. So ultimately, you're gonna be destroyed, man.
That's right. Hey, we have to pay
Yep.
for what our forefathers did, even though we know we are our forefathers because we believe in reincarnation.
Yep.
All right. But hey, you are those children, okay, that benefited from all the atrocities, all right, that your forefathers have committed. All right. Starting with the Renaissance, transatlantic slave trade, here in America, the inception, rape, rob, and murdery. All right. Hey, Habakkuk, woe to the bloody city.
That's right.
All right, because this is the bloody city, man. This is the bloody city. And you have to pay for it, Mr. So-called white man.
That's right.
All right? So, and that'll be the last scripture we end off. I think they got to the point.
Yeah, that's it.
All right? Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He cut up the face of the judge thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right. And once again, really, what's really wicked? All right? You see this? All right, covering the face of judges. The main judge, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. By you doing that, pushing this fucking, image on our people, all right, you were covering the face of the judges.
Yeah.
And you got to pay for this too, all right? Because you're saying you're the Lord's chosen people, and you're not, man. You're the wicked. You're the Edomites, all right? You got to pay for that, all right? In fact, get that scripture out, and I'm going to get one more image so we can show this final image too.
Okay. I got two. It's Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery, the prey departeth not. So this that bloody city, man. Yeah, damn devils put up that image as our Lord, which is a lie, man.
That's a lie.
Let's go back to Serapis, man.
Yep.
All right.
Ptolemy.
Yeah.
The Greeks, where you maggots say civilization started.
That's right.
All right?
Yeah, it says, woe to the bloody city. This land is full of blood, man. It says it is full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not. You're right, because we still here, man.
That's right.
The book of Habakkuk 2 and verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establish a city by iniquity. That's what you damn devils did.
All right. Hey, here we go, man. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Woe to you, all right, you elites, the Illuminati, all right, and all you Edomites, all right, because you uphold their system, all right, and you took part in it. You want to try to wiggle away? No, you all took part in our demise.
That's right.
All right. Woe to you, meaning death and destruction, because that's coming.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah, you're gonna burn. All right, just how you was burning our people, all right, hanging them, lynching them. It's gonna happen to you double, man.
That's right.
The Lord gonna give us some spiritual power. We're gonna do double unto you, man. The spiritual powers, man. All right.
So yeah, man. Lord willing, that was edifying. Once again, this was a special. All right. We're getting on Christopher Columbus as well as you Edomites. All right, because he is your forefather. All right. This is who you exalt. All right, saying he brought a civilization, which he didn't. He brought rape, robbery, and murder, and we're here to expose it.
That's right.
All right, and Lord willing, is edifying to the elect, and to those that hate what we got to say. Hey, do something about it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Take it out with the Most High.
Take it up with the Most High, because at the end of the day, man, the Most High is going to. His words are going to reign, and you people are going to fall.
That's right.
All right. And with that, we want to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostle, great millstone, who ruled well and taught us this truth. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth of sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai's sake. We love you, brothers. Keep enduring, keep the faith. And with that, shalom.
Shalom.